Nicola from Grace House. I'm the corporate fundraiser there, and for anyone who doesn't know, Grace House is a children's charity in Sunderland, and we enrich the lives of disabled children, young people and their families across our whole region. So we do this in a wide number of ways. So we've got our short break service, we've got counselling services, we offer activities for the families and the children, and a whole load of other things as well. We've got work experience, youth groups, all sorts of things going on. But the main thing, so this toy appeal, we started this last year. It was our first time doing it, and we decided that because of the pandemic, loads of children and families were struggling, especially the families that we support. So we set up this toy appeal, and we gave out these toy hampers, and honestly, like, I'm going to cry because it's just such a beautiful thing. So we gave them to some of our families, and they all said to us how it was just incredible that they were given something that they didn't have to fight for. They didn't ask for it, and they didn't have to fight for it, because that's what they do on a regular basis to get the support that they need. So the fact that you've been so incredibly generous is just amazing. Thank you so much. This will just it's just amazing. And thank you to everyone who put money in the bucket as well. There's £150 in there, so we can make the parcels even bigger. We can maybe get some sweets for the children and things as well. So just honestly, thank you from me and everyone at Grace House. Thank you so much, and thank you, Nicola, for organising. Thank you.
Who has already got an alcoholic beverage? Catherine, there's people already drinking, so you can start now. Dear me, never gets old, does it? Waiting for people to turn up for an event. I have been up early, nervous, feeling sick. Would you come? And as always, you do not let us down. Let me take you back to January. Oh, I'll cry now. When I saw so many of you sliding away, and it was so difficult in January, wasn't it? Boot campers, there was more tears than actual conversation. We didn't know where we were going to be, we didn't know how we were going to end up here, we had no clue if we'd even still have a business at the end of the year. It was bloody awful. It was really awful, and yet, look around, man. Look at what you've all done. This year I have really struggled, because I didn't know if all the projects we took on took us away from what our core is, took us away from what our values are. I've really struggled with it all year. You know, the membership to me is absolutely priceless, and it is to so many of you. And yet here we were doing funded training number 1, funded training number 2, funded training number 3, and Kickstart. Where is he? Where is he hiding over there? Right? And there are times this year that I was fighting so hard in myself, thinking we're coming away from my membership. I don't want that. I don't want to be international and have thousands of people. I want to do what we have always set out to do. And our values are helping you, small businesses like us. And yesterday I was just sitting thinking about what we have achieved. Kickstart, 80 people by the end of 2 weeks' time. 80 people Pete has placed. By the way, Pete's not a recruitment specialist, right? 80 young people, 16 to 24, who had no work. Right? 80. Oh. Does that take us away from our values? Not at all. Suzanne, roughly how many people have we put through training extra? A couple of hundred people through funded training. Can you just do me a favour, please? Put your hand up if you've ever done Let's Talk About Marketing, Let's Talk About Money. The iTech training we did at the front of the year. Who's got a Kickstarter? So I ask myself, have we come away from our values by doing all of this other stuff? Because we had to do that other stuff to survive like you. When we were helping you, I was at home crying my eyes out too. But no, because nearly everybody put their hands up. You've all had some of the extra stuff that I couldn't have done without Suzanne, Holly, Peter, without Naomi, without Alan, who's somewhere, I don't know where he is. And as for Paul, Paul's electricity came on yesterday and he's about to get 10 foot of snow right now. So Paul's over there. It is extraordinary what we do when we come together in this community, but my team, my God, I cannot tell you how hard they've worked for you this year, right? I cannot say, even when you're hiding behind all these things, how grateful I am that you're in my lives. I cannot tell you. We stuck to our values and we did more than I ever thought possible. Next year, it's going to be even bigger and better. And I can't tell you, and I'm so dying to tell you, and I can't tell you. So I've got to keep my mouth shut a little bit longer. I forced myself to recognise what we did well, and that's what I want you to do right now. I want you to take 60 seconds. You had to do something, didn't you, right? I want you to take 60 seconds, think of one thing you've done so brilliantly this year, and I want you to tell the person next to you, right? Because when you force yourself to realise what you have done well, we can stop with all of that. I'm rubbish at this didn't go well, nobody likes us, FOMO, all the other stuff. You've got to force yourselves to admit what you've done well. 60 seconds starts now. Think of one thing and then tell the person next to you. Come on now. So, that sound of you all being together and talking to each other, right? There is no prescribed stuff today. We're not playing party games. I'm not putting anybody on the spot. You're here to meet people, to celebrate what you've done, find the new people who you don't know, go and find them. Is there anybody who would like to share anything at all? You don't have to, but if there's anybody that wants to say anything, feel free. Speak now, forever hold you, right? Okay. So, hang on.
Not me, but I want to share some things here.
Okay.
This person would never share. I don't want to put her on the spot, but someone very close here put her prices up because she knows her worth.
Well, I'm having a love of that. Can we have it? Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support, for me, for us, for each other. It absolutely means the world, and you know this. When your clients are happy with your business, right, how does that make you feel? And when I see you turn out like this, despite COVID storms and no electricity and all the other things, then I know we must be doing something right, eh? We've got to be doing something right. So thank you from every bit of us, honestly. It has been a hell of a year, but let's have a better one maybe next year. We'll start January, 11th of January, get booking, vision workshop, Rachel's doing, guest speakers, the whole lot. I better say thank you to Stephen from Valued for all of your support. Absolutely awesome. Carolyn, where are you? NEL, always supporting us. Can't wait to hear Yvonne speak next year. Thank you so much. Okay, that's it, right? That's it. Thank you. Have a lush Christmas and New Year, and we'll see you in the New Year.